And welcome to another video in response to Xwar problems of getting 3 stars. Xwar 2728. So for this one directly, one of the main issues is going to be the Van Helsing, and then the squad of destruction Eddie, and then of course you have those two goddess of wisdom, which will probably stun your team and then cause you to be killed slowly by the burning effect from Eddie. And if you kill Van Helsing, you get the bomb explosion back at you. So the problem really lies into how you can take them out. Okay, so for number one, of course, we will rely on Rockefeller for his stunning ability, because we want to stun both those goddess of wisdom, and then of course to help if possible to stun Eddie. Okay, so let's first formulate our lineup, and as usual let's look at what we're going up against. So you have 4 from the dark faction and 2 from the god faction, which will give them a 5 draft or 6 draft plus 25 HP and plus 25 attack. Okay, again, 4 heroes are from the dark faction, and at the same time 2 heroes are from the god faction, which will equal to 6 heroes from the dark faction directly. So of course they're getting a boost in attack and a boost in HP. First thing, of course, your spirit link level needs to actually be close to them or higher if you actually want to stand a chance easily. So that's one thing. Second, you'll need heroes that are awakened. And third, you need to be a little bit sneaky for your hero selection. For starters, you can use the direction of hopefully twining the enemy by using Lady Ivy. Let's see how Lady Ivy can work. Okay, so Lady Ivy does have the possibility of twining the enemy. As you can see, she twined multiple targets. Of course, at this stage, she is much stronger than the entire group of the 6 heroes on the opposing side. But for the sake of argument, let's say you actually will try to maybe formulate a nice lineup and hoping that you will be victorious. Okay, so one lineup you can actually use would be this lineup, and let's go into battle and watch what will happen. Of course, the annihilation will be done automatically faster than what you can believe or imagine, pretty much, because of the hero power difference and the level and many different factors. So this is one lineup, and you can exchange. Instead of Indira, you can directly put Storm Falcon. Ship selection, I would recommend going with the Restore Spaceship. That's one thing. And the second one would be the Dimensional Hunter in selection. So aside from that lineup, let's formulate another one that depends on Rockefeller. And keep into account that nature is your friend for this battle, so you can use the Camp Restrain if you're gonna go with the faction versus faction. So one would be Rockefeller, the second would be Afra. The third would be your fine selections of either adding Indira or adding Forest Dancer Avatar Julia. So either one or the second one will be added. Okay, you need a minimum of 3 heroes from the nature faction. So another recommendation would be to go something similar like this, and then you would actually go into different factions, other factions in selection. So either Julia or actually Indira. Alright, so we have 3, which will give you the faction. Oh yeah, we kind of need the third hero. Okay, now you will have actually a draft of 3 heroes from the same faction. It will give a boost in HP and attack. Aside from that, you can ignore everything I'm saying and just go all nature faction, and hopefully that would be sufficient even if you're weaker than the enemy, because you'll get the draft of 6 HP plus 25 and attack plus 25. You can always go with another direction of just putting Lady Ivy and going directly into battle like this. Another direction would be to remove one of the DPS or Afra and adding Einstein, so when the bomb goes out and one of your heroes in the first lineup, okay, gets eliminated, then you have a chance at getting the ability of resurrecting them back into battle. So Einstein can be beneficial for this battle. For this one, we will stick with Rockefeller. We'll stick with this combination of heroes from the nature faction, and then we would go with Oh yeah, Aegis can also work for this one. The direction of using Aegis is to boost the shields of your team, and then they hopefully can survive the attack from Van Helsing, pretty much. As you can see, of course, you're gonna get different results because our lineup is much stronger than the enemy. But overall, you just will require something that can stop the enemy, stun them, Rockefeller, twine them will be Lady Ivy, resurrect your fallen heroes will be Einstein, and then petrify them, freeze them from not being able to attack or move will be Medusa. So that's kind of one of the directions of selecting one or two of these heroes, not adding it like this, of course. Another one, of course, would be to use Lucas for his contract, which will help you to survive. Another thing you can use, of course, is Anna. Anna, with her charming or the charm kiss, can help you in actually winning this battle. And in number one, you can always put, if you don't have enough heroes, you can put General of Rescue. In any case, you will need Einstein if you're not strong enough. You will need a hero that supports in giving HP, which can be Afra, which also can be the Music Fairy, and so on. Now, let's watch actually a battle related to, well, actually people attempting it. Someone used the Dimensional Emperor and Storm Falcon for this one, and he also used the combination of heroes that are interesting, very nice. As you can see, he's relying on the Baron and then the direction of using Satan pretty much and Tuku to survive the battle. Of course, he's not strong enough, as you can see, so that is why he has 2 casualties instead of 3 stars. Overall, it is simplified. If you just use Einstein to resurrect your fallen heroes, you use heroes that drain their HP, and directly you will have a better chance if you keep recovering HP and have shields by using Thinker. The combinations have no limits of how you can do it. You can even go with the direction of the Dark Faction fully and use Gunnable to stun them, and then add Satan, Medusa, Anna, and yeah, Catastrophe for his chains. Catastrophe with his chains direction can actually help you also in this battle. Direction is very simple. Anna will slow them down, Catastrophe will slow them down, Anna will drain their HP, Satan, when he attacks, he'll keep on attacking again, as you can see, like that, and Medusa can petrify them, stun them from not being able to move, and the God Slayer will slash them one by one, killing them. So this is a good combination combo of 6 heroes draft that can actually win that battle. Fortunately, I cannot really give you too much information about what you can do unless I actually know your heroes, but overall the battle can be won. It's not the most difficult and the worst. Just power up a little and then come and try it again. You can always go with the sneaky direction of I'm too weak, so I'm gonna be using 1 hero to boost, or 2 heroes, and putting that little pit squeak, as you can see, Cupid, and then going with the direction of Tuku, go in the direction of Einstein, going with Lady Ivy, going with Houston to reduce their armor, and you will need another hero to help you balance this combination, which can be Medusa, can be Anna, can be the God Slayer. Overall, there is just one thing we need to tick and correct in this battle. We need to move Tuku to number 1 or number 2 so she can get a boost from Cupid, which will increase her attack. And Cupid, not enough HP, so he might not survive. So he might not be the best option until he has more HP, which I doubt will happen. Another direction you can use always balance, and hoping that the battle lasts long enough and he actually, well, stops the enemy from moving. So there are heroes even at excellent, you can actually utilize them. That's 1 hero, 2nd hero, 3rd hero, 4th hero, and then you have the 5th and the 6th, and then the 7th if she's strong enough with enough HP to actually survive. And the direction of using darkness directly with her not fully awakened and not strong enough is that you put her in the adjacent line of Van Helsing, so when she attacks, she will take him out directly at the beginning of the battle. And to ensure that that happens fully and straightforward, you would give her the green gem Genesis. Now, with Genesis, she will attack directly at the beginning of the battle in round number 1, and then she'll be able to take out Einstein, like that. Exactly. So that's another sneaky way of directly targeting the enemy early in the beginning of the battle before Einstein gains more power and attacks you, and then the rest of the Eddie team starts draining your HP. Overall, it's an easy stage. You might just need to power up a little, work on your reincarnation treasure in the reincarnation treasure space there. Spirit link, try to upgrade the spirit linkus, try to push it a little. Try to increase 20 or 30 levels spirit link, and then try it again. And regardless of the heroes you select, it will be always a win if you are strong enough. Even one hero is sufficient to take them out without any additional help if he's strong enough and can last the battle. It's an early stage in Xwar, so it just requires a little bit of powering up. Alright guys, that's all I have to say related to that Xwar stage. Thanks so much for tuning into this video of Xwar, and I'll see you in another one.